Hey y'all, welcome back to the Fire and Water Cooking channel. I'm Darren, and today we're going to do a quick little test of two pro grade sous vide units. The Anova Pro versus the VacMaster SV-5. I'll be right back.
Smoking, grilling, getting hot and hotter, sous vide and chilling from fire and water.
Alright guys, I'm back, and first of all, I just want to state that both of these were gifted to me by the companies. So this was sent to me by VacMaster, this was sent to me by Anova. So they're both professional grade. The Anova Pro is fairly new on the market. The VacMaster SV-5 has been out there for a little while, and they both are just a little bit different than each other as far as operation goes, size, power, all that. So we're going to take a look and see which one of these will actually, how they compare to each other. First thing I'm going to do is pretty much just test to see which one heats up to the same temperature the fastest. We're going to pretty much do a race. I got about 10 liters of water in each one of these containers. They're right at this first line here towards the top. Exactly. They both came out of the tap at exactly the same temp. And I'm going to go ahead and just make sure. This one is saying it is at 77.3. It's saying 77.5 on the Anova. And this one is at 77.5. And one of the things I do not like about the SV-5 is it is a big LCD screen here, but it doesn't show what the actual temp is of the water when you put it in. It's showing the temp that I want it to be at. It will turn it on. As soon as I turn this on, it'll actually tell me what the temperature of the water is and how fast it's rising. But when you first put it in there, it doesn't tell you what the temp of the water is. And one of the design flaws I think in this is, for home users anyway, it might be great for commercial users, but for home users, this is a little bit of a flaw because of the tops that we use. See, with the Anova, I can actually put it right in there and use my lid. Fits right in there perfectly. But with this, I can't do that because of the size of it. So it doesn't fit. It also, with my bigger Lapavi container, my 18 gallon or 18 quart one, it's the same. It won't use that lid. So what I end up having to do is use the sous vide balls with this unit so that they can cover the top of the water to avoid the evaporation and all that. Let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and change the temperature. I'm going to drop it down because the temperature I want to get it to is just going to be 131. But I would normally cook a steak or something like that. So I don't want it to try to get up to a really hot temperature. That's going to take a long time. So the average temperature that people use for their medium rare steaks, I'm just going to do 131. Now right now, both of these do not have Wi-Fi or an app. So the Anova Pro, their app is supposed to start working with this sometime soon. They're working on the app to be able to use it with the Pro, but currently right now, neither one of these have an app function. The SV-5 was never designed to have it, but the Anova Pro is supposed to be having one soon. So that's another kind of benefit to the Anova side. All right, I'm just going to change the time down to just 2 hours. It'll hit that temperature way before then. But I'm just going to start them both at the same time, so the algorithms, if there's any difference, will be the same. Same amount of water, same time and temp. None of the main things will be any different. So okay, I got the SV-5 VacMaster set at 131 for 2 hours. Since I'm going to be using a top or lid on the Anova Pro, I am going to go ahead and use these sous vide balls. So they both will have insulation in coverage as far as that goes. So neither one of them will have any benefit over the other as far as that goes. So I'm going to go ahead and change the temperature on the Anova Pro. Okay, and there we go. So those are both set. And like I said, I'm going to check it one more time. Just going to show you 77. This is saying just over 78, or say 77.9. And this is 77.8. So they're right at the same temp. They both came out of the same sink at the same time, got the same amount of water in both of them. So that's it. I'm going to go ahead and just turn them on and see which one gets to 131 the fastest. And when we get back, we'll talk a little bit more about each of these. All right, here we go. And start. All right, so I'm going to let these get up to temp, and then we'll be back. All right, guys, we're down to the last 10 degrees on the Anova. So I thought I would go ahead and come back on. I turned the overhead light off to give you a little bit better view of this LCD screen on the VacMaster, because it was washing it out before. So as you can see, this is at just turning to 118 right now, and this is at 121.5. So obviously the Anova's heating the water a little bit faster than the VacMaster. A couple things I also want to point out while these are finishing up. We're right now at about 15 minutes. At about 15 minutes time. So you can figure it's probably about less than 20 minutes to go from 77 degrees up to 131. I normally start with hot water anyway, not that you normally start with the tap water, but I just like to do that as a test, pretty much to see how the heater and the circulator works heating up the water, you know, especially on units like this. These are both commercial, professional type units that cost a lot of money. So that's one thing you want to know, is that the heater actually does what it's supposed to, that it gets the water up to temp fast and it keeps it there. So that's one of the things, one of the reasons why I test it at room temperature water. I want to see, you know, just if I had to use room temperature water, what would it take to get it up to temperature. Another thing, the Anova Pro is mostly made out of metal. So one of the advantages of this is, you know, metal's going to last longer. I guess you could argue plastic might last just as long, but the VacMaster is pretty much all the exterior is plastic. There's metal inside, of course, for the circulator and the heating element, but most of the outside here is plastic. Like I said, it is a little bit oddly shaped, so it is a little bit bigger and bulkier. Both of these have a similar clamp on the back that do adjust, so neither one of them has an advantage that way. So they will adjust up and down, and they pretty much similar screw-in type clamp, just like the original Anovas. So those are the same. But like I said, I do like the fact that the power cord does unplug from the VacMaster, and there is a separate power button here on the back. That's one thing the Anova does not have. But as far as build quality, they both look decent, but like I said, the VacMaster is mostly plastic, whereas the Anova is mostly metal, and it was a little bit sleeker design, so it does fit your containers, and it is a little bit quieter. And obviously, from watching this, it heats the water faster, because now we're at almost at 130 on the Anova side, and we're still just getting up to 126 on the VacMaster. Now we're at 130 on the Anova Pro, and it's moving pretty quick. Just cranked 126 on the VacMaster. So as soon as this hits 131, the test will be over. I don't need to test it anymore. But one of the things I want to show you is the difference in the noise level. And what I'll do is I'll shut one of them off, because this is now, boom, at 131. So right at about 24 minutes, this hit 131. Okay, and this is still just now hitting 128, 127.8, 127.9, and 128. So right at 24 minutes. So this, you can figure, probably 26 to 27 minutes. Not that huge of a difference, but when you're paying upwards to $500 to $600, this one's actually more expensive than the Anova Pro. So if I was looking for one, I would probably edge towards the Anova Pro, just because of the fact that it is more sleek. It will fit the lids that I already have. It's mostly made of metal. It is a little bit quieter, and with the Wi-Fi app, when it starts working, that's going to be really put me over the edge to this. This has got its advantages. If I was in a commercial kitchen, I probably wouldn't care about the Wi-Fi app too much anyway. They both have great warranties. Like I said, they're both going to do the job. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this one off. Well, let me wait. It's right at 131 right. Now. So we're at 131. They both give you an indicator. Doesn't, like some of the home-based ones, like the Gourmet that I had, the alarm would go off until you actually went and pressed the button and set it. But these will actually start counting down. As soon as they hit temp, they'll let you know, and then they'll start counting down the time. So, which the Anova Pro's already started doing. So, right at 26 minutes on the VacMaster, about 24 minutes on the Anova Pro. So that's where they fall as far as that goes. Like I said, this is 1200 watts, 1300 watts. That extra 100 watts really didn't do a whole lot. One of the things I do see though is the Anova Pro, I think, does circulate the water a little bit better, and that might help it actually heat the water faster. With the design of the VacMaster, doesn't really have as much open space for the water to circulate as the Anova does. So, but as far as that goes, I'm going to shut this one off now, just so you can hear the Anova Pro on its own. Very little noise whatsoever, and I'll shut that off. Turn this one back on. So it does make a little bit more noise than the Anova Pro. Like I said, my wife is the one that really pointed that out to me. So, all right, guys, that's it. Check them both out. Like I said, the VacMaster SV-5, commercial grade unit. You can find it on Amazon. The link below. Check out the Anova Pro. Both of these are professional grade. They're not, home-based user type pricing. So when you look at the prices of it, this is $400 on Amazon. This is closer to $500. So don't be thinking that you're going to compare it to the Inkbird or the Anova Nano, which are in the $80 range. Those are home-based, for regular home type uses. These are commercial type use. The Anova Pro and the VacMaster are for professional kitchens, where these run long time, and with lots of different foods and stuff in them. So they're designed for that. The home-based units are designed for casual, maybe 3 or 4 times a day, a week, for a couple hours. These are the Anova Pro, you can actually turn it on and let it run non-stop for almost a year, and it will still keep going. Same thing with the SV-5, the VacMaster. These are for commercial kitchens. These are heavy duty. That's like comparing a heavy duty commercial refrigerator to a home-based refrigerator. You can't do it. The prices are not the same. So Thanks for watching. Hope you got some information out of this. Make sure you like us, subscribe, share, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Make sure you follow the Fire and Water Cooking Podcast wherever you find podcasts. And I'll see you again on the next episode.